I'm Carmen de la Paz, and I make things pretty. The part that fascinates me the most about being a carpenter is that whatever I can create in my mind, I can actually build it. Start your engines.
Welcome to Showdown. Tonight, they've got just 5 hours to execute their vision. From design to sell, it's Lisa Laporta. From Hammerheads, Carmen de la Paz.
Lisa's great with the design and concept, and I'm really great with executing whatever it is that she wants.
Carmen de la Paz is super capable. This girl can build. And I worked with her last time in Showdown.
Yeah, I can build this bar in about 30 minutes, and we can crank it out and get it out there. Whatever you want, we can make it.
Who is tonight's Showdown champion?
Lisa and Carmen.
Congratulations, guys! Yay! Michelle's done such a great job with the stencil along the back wall that I'm merely continuing the process right here with the same exact stencil. The only difference is I'm adding a splash of color and I'm using a stippling brush. What that helps me do is isolate all of these colors down in here so that everything jumps out at you. It's as simple as that. There are a lot of ways that you can age a piece of furniture or a piece of wood. Sometimes you can use a stain, sometimes you can use a glaze. In this instance, I'm using a tinted wax. You can just buy a clear wax at any decorative paint store and ask them to specifically tint it to any color that you want. You can even do a goldish shimmer in it if you want. So watch this, it's a lot of fun. Just put it on a rag, make sure you're wearing some gloves, and you're gonna rub it into all of the end perfections. And the great thing is, because it's a wax, I'm waterproofing it as I go. I feel a responsibility to present ideas that are accessible.
I think I'm getting it slowly.
Stacked stones traditionally didn't have any mortar in them at all. They were just stacked and wedged into place so that they just were so melded together that they stayed. In this case, we're gonna use a little bit of thin set, but we want it to look like a dry stacked stone look.
It's beautiful. Amazing.
You were intimidated about doing all the stonework, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely lends itself to a natural feel.
I love it. I think it was a lot of fun to do. And it was like doing that, really. Looking for the right piece to fit in.
But the real magic and the real passion for me is seeing somebody else's reaction and how proud they are to know, oh my gosh, I did that. I can do that. And that's what I want to do to people every single day. I want them to believe that there's nothing they can't do.
This morning on today's Quick Fix, joining me is Carmen de la Paz from HGTV's Hammerhead. She's also a carpenter and designer. Good to see you, Carmen.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here with you today.
And so are the people on the plaza, because nobody likes winter, at least I don't. You lived in Wisconsin, I lived in Chicago.
That's right. I grew up in Waukesha, Wisconsin. The cool thing is because I have an intimate experience with not only winter, but construction, lumber, and all this other stuff. There's a lot of great things that can actually make our life easier for us.
Yeah, we want easy and we want to stay warm. And the first thing you have here are a pair of gloves. Tell me about these gloves. These aren't your ordinary gloves, not your daddy's gloves.
That's right. These are actually gloves that have a special thin slit, so they're extra warm. But the really cool thing about these gloves is if you put them on, you'll pull back the tab right there, and there's an exhale hole. And you blow into them, and your own air is trapped inside.
Your hot breath?
Your hot breath, so you can warm yourself without having to actually take your gloves off. They have a digital synthetic palm, so they grip drywall, piping, wood.
I love these.
People always ask me, hey Carmen, what's a great crafting or how-to project for the kids? And my answer is always, there isn't any project in your house where you can't involve your child.
You realize that Paloozaville has never had its own flag? Get me Susan.
Happy Flag Day, Your Mayorship. Let's make a flag that shows our favorite things about Paloozaville.
So, Susan, do we have an official Paloozaville flag yet?
Well, Your Bannership, we have several.
Hola, les voy a explicar cómo restaurar una vieja mesa de madera para que quede como nueva. Y ahora sí, queda como nueva.
Además que bien elegidos y bien colocados, los espejos dan cierto toque de elegancia y sofisticación. As a child growing up in Wisconsin, my mother and I would cook next to Mexicans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Colombians, Argentinians. We all shared plates and dishes and food. So I guess at the end of the day, my cooking style is what you would call a Latin fusion. There's no grass, on purpose. I'm using mulch because it absorbs water as well as protects all the plants, keeping them nice and moist. And that's just another way that you too can save water at home. When people meet me, they often say, "Oh my gosh, Carmen, you cook, you sing, you design, you're a carpenter, you're a painter." You need to pick one, stick to one, and do one. And I say, why? I'm a modern woman, and if I can do it all, guess what? So can you.
To us, and with this drive of passion, starting today I am well on my way.